Me on November 9th. Who would win this fight? Real life Atreus and Kratos. It's about time. Hold. Now. Game of the Year contenders in a nutshell. A Plague Tale Requiem. Elden Ring. God of War Ragnarok. Horizon Forbidden West. Ragnarok is out tomorrow. We won't get a new entry until at least 2027. Beautiful photo with Cory Barlog and Hidetaka Miyazaki. Just a reminder that no matter who wins Game of the Year, both games are masterpieces in their own way. Bro, the dad in God of War is a ducking nut. Final 2021. God of War Ragnarok will take over 50 hours for 100% completion. She's the real worthy one. The sub when Atreus is clocky for 20 minutes of game time. The sub when Kratos just cold, distant, dismissive, and callous for like 3/4 of the story. My Sindri cosplay is finally done. The Game Awards 2021. Village. It Takes Two. Deathloop. The Game Awards 2022. God of War Ragnarok. Elden Ring. You know, right now, I can really understand the benefit of having just an installer on the physical disc. Shake my head. Although it is rare in God of War, if there's a god you felt terrible for killing, who would it be? Hephaestus is one god I felt awful for killing, because he was trying to protect Pandora. That's oddly specific. Launch trailer runtime. I heard Ragnarok is only 45 minutes long. Is it true? It's 3 minutes 33 seconds long. Me staring at the YouTube video thumbnail that just spoiled everything in Ragnarok for me. Seriously, to whoever posted that YouTube video, duck you. Another great actor lost to alcohol and drugs. Me petting my cat before I go to 9 realms to kill gods. I'm gonna miss him. Me at my wedding. God of War Ragnarok release day. There can only be one Game of the Year. Ragnarok is coming. God of War Ragnarok. Elden Ring. Me trying to actively forget Ragnarok spoilers. Me and Atreus just chilling in the boat, so we can hear more of Mimir's stories. The logical conclusion to Kratos fighting every pantheon. I got the collector's edition from Interday, but it came with 2 of the same code instead of the game. Message from Sony Santa Monica on the recent leaks. God of War Ragnarok. As we approach launch, it is important for our studio to preserve the experience of God of War Ragnarok for players who want to enjoy the game for the first time without spoilers. We ask that you please be considerate of the many fans who do not want to accidentally see clips, gameplay, or narrative spoilers, and avoid sharing them wider. We are doing our best to limit the exposure of unsanctioned footage and screenshots, but the reality is that we cannot catch everything. For those of you who do not want to risk seeing anything before launch, we strongly advise that you mute any keywords or hashtags associated with the game until release day. We appreciate the support you've shown us more than we can say. We can assure you it will be worth a wait to experience the game yourself when it is released in less than 2 weeks on November 9th. Thank you, Santa Monica Studio. Looks like I'm having no sleep tonight. Someone sent me a message on PlayStation Network about God of War Ragnarok randomly on PlayStation Network. Check their profile and they are playing it, so review people have it. Jalni replica from God of War Collector's Edition. Went from everything we wanted to a skeptical review within 4 days. What's the first thing Kratos should say to Tyr? Kratos and Atreus in a nutshell, bless their hearts. No oh 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 oh, no oh oh, no oh oh. Is it just me, or is this the worst way to pull down a door? Confirmed. God of War Ragnarok, you can keep the stats of armor while wearing a different one. I'm so ducking happy to hear this. Is that Jormy snacking ah? If Kratos had the chance to dialogue with his younger self, which kind of talk would they have? 36 trophies for Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok has a total of 36 trophies. There are no difficulty related trophies. Are you going for the platinum? Seeing Kratos being more physically affectionate is awesome. Game of the year. This game wasn't made for your crappy console. What realm is this? Kratos looking Ragnarok. Dear Gen of Sparta vs Chad of War. The hands of doubt could not defeat me. The sisters of fate could not hold me. And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge. Boy. Kratos. I have nothing more to hide. Atreus. Lysandra's doubt. Demas doubt. Callisto's doubt. Calliope's doubt. Atreus being the crown prince of the Greek pantheon. Kronos doubt. The boat captain. There are people playing God of War Ragnarok right now, and I'm not one of them. I think you know what is going on. If God of War 2018 had a title, like the 2022 God of War game is called Ragnarok or the 2013 God of War game is called Ascension, what would it be? Here's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna be sorry, you're gonna be better. The deer, you are hunting it, not chasing it. You only fire when I tell you to fire, not when you see it, not when its guard is up. Nice and easy. Do you understand, boy? This is my favorite game, but I have one issue. I wish we could have the pelt cape as a customization option. Are you going to beat Ragnarok on PS5 or PS4? YouTube. Objects in mirror are closer than their peer. God of War Ragnarok. Hardcore God of War fans that played every game since the first in 2005. Me, who recently finished the 2018 game story, being hyped for God of War Ragnarok. Do you agree with Kratos' no good gods rule? Kratos looks more pale and sounds like he is sick in the trailer, especially at this part. Somehow this ducker is harder than the Valkyr is, Sigrun included, on Give Me God of War Plus. Voting at the polls today, playing God of War Ragnarok for the first time tonight. Mjolnir, the cool Mjolnir. In your mind, how does Faye look like? Give me story difficulty, all accessibility options enabled, 100% walkthrough guide loaded, it's God of War time. Okay, copy my homework, but please don't make it obvious. Bloodline, Heroes of Lithus. The real God Butcher. Is Demas just as strong as Kratos? Considering he was chained up for most of his life, He's still jacked to the core and put up a pretty good fight against his brother. Imagine Kratos cutting through Olympus with this guy on his side. Family portrait, say arg. Do you usually go right or left? It is clear in the lease, no pets are allowed in the apartment. Sorry. Okay, I will make an exception, because he looks very polite. Painted this mural for PlayStation in my city. Thought you guys might like it. Yeah, all got any more of that? Free Ragnarok PlayStation Network keys? The store I work at got God of War Ragnarok. I'm going to take it before release. I'm going to leak parts of the game. Why don't people like me? Who would win? Melania vs Kratos. Lads, it's impossible. Wife surprised me with Ragnarok cookies. What working on God of War does to a mother ducker. Which one of you edited the wiki? In-game information. Title, Lawfee the Just. Alias or aliases, Mother, Faye, Last Guardian of the Jugna, Hole. Ben Stiller as Kratos. It's her favorite toy. What? Freya. Kratos. Mimia. Still amazed that my PS4 works to this day. God of War Ragnarok. My 8-year-old PS4. First tweet of the new decade. Eric Williams. Remember that name. Eric Williams. Ask me anything, and I'll respond as the biggest butchering bastard in all the 9 realms. Atreus hand to 2. Gods guide us all. God of War Ragnarok. Playable in 1 second. God of War Ragnarok graphic modes. Favor resolution 4K/30 FPS locked. Favor performance 60 FPS locked. Favor resolution high frame rate on 4K/40 FPS locked. HDMI 2.1 required. Favor performance high frame rate on targeting 120 FPS. HDMI 2.1 required. What do you suppose a pit stop could be referring to? In the God of War Ragnarok behind the scenes series, we will be taking you to all 9 realms, from Midgard to Asgard, and perhaps a pit stop along the way. With each episode, we hope to provide you not only a unique perspective on the years-long endeavor of creating this title, but also bring you insights from many of the team members who have made this possible. Name me a more annoying enemy in the God of War franchise. People with PS5s playing Ragnarok. Me who's gonna watch it on YouTube. Felt like I was on a Disney World ride at this point. Got a new keychain. Tomorrow's Monday. God of War comes out the next day. The most accurate review so far. God of War Ragnarok runs fine on PS4, but your console will sound like a jet. Me not wanting to be spoiled. Shut it off. Also me wanting to see reviews. It will stabilize, it's under control. Are we ever going to see Valhalla in God of War Ragnarok? The Allfather. Platinumed it. Trophy earned. Father and son. Atreus. Thank you, Father. Me watching Thrad fly off with Mjolnir. Will Atreus ever find out that his father killed his first wife and daughter, Lysandra and Calliope, and how Atreus will react when he finds out that he had a half-sister and that Kratos, his father, a man that he loves and respects the most, killed her? Accidental God of War Ragnarok PS5 bundle. Person on Twitter ordered Modern Warfare 2 bundle, received a Ragnarok 1 instead. Angry Boda interacting with Kratos and Atreus. Real question. who has been shaving Mimir's head all this time. Modi. Father. Magni is dead. Thor. And you ran. Modi. Well yes but. Thor. Bank. Found this at the local supermarket. Thorndon New World Mince Man. Kratos facing God of War 2nd versus God of War 3. Me resisting the urge to look at new leak pictures and footage. A Chinese media editor has already achieved the platinum trophy. It took him 6 days. Platinum. Casting God of War. Review. Copy. Me to my brain every time I see a God of War Ragnarok spoiler. I want more. And I know I shouldn't. Seems like Corey has never heard of Kratos. Where's my code Barlog? Where's my code? Purse? And you are? Me during Atreus I'm a god phase. I've never hit a kid before. Added Ragnarok to the collection today. Atreus talked too much in God of War Ragnarok says the early reviews. What you gotta say about it? My wallet. Me. Apparently he played 30 hours of the game. The question is, if he's finished or not. God of War Ragnarok. Kratos has no armor. Kratos needs no armor. Kratos holding all his darts. Mimi. Who called your mom gun in God of War 2018. First God of War game played, is Brock eating chicken? Any special meaning to this heart in this rock? Looks like the runes for J and S in the middle. Let's appreciate Atreus / Loki for free soloing this wall. Alex Honnold would be proud. Makes me smile every time. God of War. The musician dwarf looks suspiciously like God of War Ragnarok's music composer LMAO. Well, that was easy. Now where's that boy? Holy ducking shut. Not again. Me every morning at 7 AM, before getting ready for work. Kratos. What does it say? Dom. Family. Digital players. Me. Waiting until tomorrow to play Ragnarok. Kratos and Atreus. Freya. Odin. Mimi. Aldaka. What's written on Atreus' neck? Guess we're the bad guys now. Kratos to Speaky in Savannah. Not all dogs are good boys. Because some are good girls. God of War hot take. Ascensions was one of the best God of War prequels, and had a ton of great lore and story. This is how my soon-to-be wife prepared the release of Ragnarok for me. A true feast. Painted my dad as Kratos. He made the armor and axe at work. They are a work in progress, but they look amazing. Always saw my dad as Kratos and it's a dream come true. It now really see him cosplay. Can't wait for Ragnarok. When you're their best, and probably only, customer around, and still get no discount. Kratos throughout the game. Ah, finally some sleep. Faye. Thor and Odin. Faye again. Atreus. Best use of the Knowledge Keeper Shrine. Hey, do atheists go to hell? No. How about YouTubers that put spoilers in the title / thumbnail? Straight to hell. To the boiler room of hell. All the way down. If you could only use one runic attack in your entire playthrough, what would it be, and why is it Hell's Touch? I encountered a visual glitch when a cutscene had started right after using a runic attack. Pretty cool. God of War Ragnarok PlayStation promotion spotted in India. It begins. Have fun everyone. Elden Ring. Finally, a worthy opponent. Elden Ring. Our battle will be legendary. God of War Ragnarok. Bear McCreary. Me in real life. When I tell her I have the body of Thor, What she expects. My body. Total number of I'm leaving this sub posts. Total number of Kratos vs Thor leaked fight posts. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. God of War Ragnarok. Elden Ring. Stray. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. No Kratos, that's not how you wield the Leviathan axe. New beautiful image for today y'all. Remember this guy? This is him now. Feel old yet? Twin swords for God of War Ragnarok. Me. Throw the snowball at Sindri. God of War Ragnarok leaks. Me. Atreus and Angraboda. God of War fans, when they see the leak, I was not expecting that. I know this is a reach, but imagine if Sif is like Sindel from Mortal Kombat. Me showing the cashier my 100% off coupon. Atreus convincing Kratos to go to Svartalfheim. Time travel. Morty adventure card. How the giants died. The whole game is gonna get leaked by next week at this point. Sindri at the end of 2018. All in my life is good. Sindri at the end of Ragnarok. Interesting thought about the cloth map. Praying that we fight this Helheim bird in Ragnarok. Zeus.